Oh, I'm very happy now to welcome in as we continue our conversations on 75 years of the Fond du Lac County United Way's existence here in the community. I'm so happy to welcome in our next guest, and this gentleman is a fifth generation family member here at one of our community's best, most important businesses and companies. And I'd really like to introduce or have him introduce himself. We'll get Tripp Ahern here from Tripp Ahern Company. Can you introduce yourself, Tripp, if you don't mind?
Sure.
Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name's Tripp Ahern. I'm the chairman and CEO here at Tripp Ahern Company. Born and raised in Fond du Lac. I graduated from St. Mary Springs High School. Graduated from college at Milwaukee School of Engineering, worked in New York for a few years, and then came back here in 1988 and joined the family business.
Well, that seems like quite a history, but it pales in comparison to the family.
Correct, yeah. Our family's been in Fond du Lac since the 1860s. And my great-great-grandfather, David Ahern, actually founded what is today known as the J.F. Ahern Company in 1880. The place of our origin, so to speak. We're proud Fond du Lac citizens, business people. Fond du Lac has always been our headquarters, and as best I can tell, always will be. So we consider ourselves a Fond du Lac-based company, even though we do have offices in a number of other locations. It does. I couldn't pinpoint for you exactly how far back it goes, but I'm guessing it's back to the origin 75 years ago of what we know today as the Fond du Lac County United Way. I couldn't tell you what year it was. I was actually, I think, the construction division chairperson or captain back in the 80s or 90s. But our affiliation with the United Way is something that obviously has a lot of history, but is very important to us of all of the communities, not only in which we have offices, but where our employees are from. Healthy communities are extremely important for a variety of reasons, as you can imagine, but we really view it as a corporate responsibility to be generous in the communities that we work and live in. The health and vibrancy of these communities is critical. We want to employ people who enjoy the communities in which they live in, and we think it's our social obligation to help those in need. And we all know there's a lot of people in need in Fond du Lac and beyond. And so we encourage our employees to volunteer actively. We encourage them to donate what they can financially. And we very much appreciate our engagement, not just with United Way, but its affiliated organizations throughout the Fond du Lac County and areas beyond.
You
really one of our core values, if you will, that we're going to be supportive of the communities that we work in. And that then transfers to the core values that we look for in the people that we hire into the organization. It's in our DNA, it's who we are. And the quality of any workplace is largely dictated by the quality of your coworkers. So we want to surround our teammates with high quality individuals who share the same values and beliefs that we do as an organization. And it's typically not at all difficult for us to get people involved in a wide variety of community activities. Formulating those philosophies and beliefs in myself, my brothers, my two sisters, and also here at J.F. Ahern Company corporately. He was never shy about taking a leadership position, whether it was on a board or a leadership position in contributing his own money to a variety of charitable organizations. And he always instilled upon us that that was the right thing to do. If you make your living in a community and the community has been good to you, you need to do all you can to be supportive of the community.
What would you say is like?
Yeah, I think a couple of things. One is to take a look at the organizations that are supported by the United Way, and you're going to find something in there that touches you, that gives you some inspiration to want to help out. The second thing I'd say is do what you can. People are in different financial conditions all the time, but do something. Do it within your ability, certainly, but do what you can. And then thirdly, look for volunteer opportunities. The United Way has plenty of opportunities on its own, but the affiliated organizations that are supported by the United Way also have an endless opportunity to volunteer and dedicate your time and help them out in a variety of ways. Yeah, I think United Way has been an enormous asset to Fond du Lac County. There is no shortage of people in our community who need help, they need assistance, they need a leg up. And United Way is so integral in helping out these various organizations throughout our community. They've been a staple for 75 years here in Fond du Lac, and I think the future is very bright for the United Way as our community continues to evolve and change. United Way is going to play a very important role in, as I said before, giving people that leg up, that hand up, not a handout necessarily, but an opportunity for success as they go through life and overcome obstacles.
Well, thank you so much, Tripp. I was feeling pretty cocky about coming in here celebrating 75 years, but you just had to remind us it's 143. So
yeah,
there's a way to go yet, I guess.
Yes, there's a bright future ahead.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.